Hey man, I'm still I've still got it. I've still got it, man. I might have got a beard and a bit of a belly, but if you give me a bandana and grease me up and shave me, man.
I fucking love you, man. Between casting, moving, and sizing the bullets. Oh, man, it sounds like when I was playing. What's that game on the PS4? When I was in New York, and it was running around some zombies, and there was some like suitcases that you could open up for some bandages and shit. What was that game?
What was that? Last night. I said I was going to elaborate on that story, but I didn't. More retraction, not tight behind glands, is easy retraction limited only by continental adhesion to the glands. Full retraction of foreskin, tight behind the glands, partial exposure of glands, produced not cortisol adhesions, limited factor. No, I don't need that. My chat keeps disappearing. What are you doing? OBS. What are you doing? Whoops, OBS has crashed. All right. How is everyone doing? I feel way better than I did yesterday. I felt like absolute poo yesterday. Right. So yeah, I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube today. So there's not going to be any fancy music. It's all going to be well within the TOS and stuff like that on YouTube. So we're just gonna have chill, copyright-free music throughout the stream and stuff that can be licensed and whatnot. So we're gonna chill out today, and we're gonna continue working on the Farmer Creations Nu Gundam, which I started yesterday. Really good. I stressed, but all right. I don't stress, mate. It's all right. Tomorrow's another day. Only worry about the things that you can control and you are responsible for. Everything else is out of your hands, isn't it, really? Don't worry about it. All good. Chill. And Ali G or Ali Gundam will return to, well, not tomorrow, but, you know, when I feel like sweating it out, because that outfit is polyester or PVC, and I was just sweating. I had a t-shirt and jeans on as well, and I just slid it on top, and I only wore it for about half an hour or something. It was ridiculous, but I'll wear that again soon. Right, so I was asked on YouTube in the comments how many runners this has got, and you know what, I totally forgot. So I'll count them all. I'll count them all later or something. But for now, we're going to continue with the build. It's been all right. I did break one of the retainer springs on the back. It's like a little piece of plastic which is coiled up, which helps keep this flank down. So when you like gimbal the waist, the flanks move up and down, and they've got like these little plastic springs in the back here which keep it down, which is kind of a cool feature. But as I put the back flank on, it snapped, so I was like, oh, that's nice. Also, note one of the eye lenses did not mold properly in the kit. So it's only got one eye lens in there. However, I found a fix yesterday online. There is a company that does a replacement head with LED, with or without LED. So also they do a clear armor version, and they do a golden V-fin version as well. So there's about 4 or 5. Fuck, dude, I thought you had the PGU Nu. Ah, I'm not that lucky. I'm not that lucky. But this will do, right? So yeah, I'm looking forward to being able to purchase the replacement head. I think it's about £9 posted, so it's not going to break the bank, and that way I can take this head off and I can sort of gimbal between what parts I want to use, make the head that I want to use, and pop it back on, and at least the eye's fixed. Also, I need to paint these Vulcans in the head because they are a clear green and they don't look great. And welcome, Chris. How you doing? Welcome, Vink, and everyone else. Thank you so much for being here. And everyone on YouTube, thank you for being here. I appreciate you all. 5 viewers already. That's awesome. Right, beer. Let's go. This is my only beer, by the way, because I'm drinking rum today. So be a bit frugal on the redeems for beer. Yo, Keenan, how you doing? Welcome. Good night. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. What drugs you been smoking? Cheers. And yeah, opening with General Levy. Yeah, that would be a good idea, especially for an Ali G stream. It may have been 1 in noon, but I'm feeling that good night. Yeah, I sometimes get out of work and I start at 1 o'clock. I start work at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. That's when my shift starts, and I'm like, yep, I'm ready for bed already. So I don't look forward to Thursdays at all, because that's when my shift starts. Right, okay, so it does come with photo etch, it does come with water slides, and we've done the head and the torso, but now we're going to be working on the arms. Again, another little spin around. Oh, pardon me, another little spin around. This mold is based on the Fortune Meow resin conversion kit for the Nu Gundam Vercar, which I've recently found is only about 80 quid on the interwebs. £80 for a resin conversion isn't bad. Let's face it. And I've got a perfect grade Vercar, but it's the mechanical clear version, the Expo exclusive, so I don't want to mess with that. So if I was to do like a painted version of this, I don't think I'll paint this one because there's way too many things to break and it's quite a fragile kit. So I might just clean it up, put the decals on, panel line it, give it a clear coat, and display it. But if I wanted to paint this, I would get a Vercar Nu base kit and the Fortune Meow resin kit for about 80 quid. So for about 160 quid plus paints, I could probably do a nice little commission for somebody. Maybe 400 quid all in. You pay for the kit and paint and the fucking labour, and I'll 400 quid seems like a good amount. Yeah. Anyone fancies commissioning me to get off my ass and paint the fucking kit? I'll do it. Anyway, let's continue. It's been, well, hang on, taking a 2-hour nap before work. Yeah, that's me, like having a night's sleep, like, 8 hours sleep, and then get up, have some breakfast, have a shower, watch a bit of YouTube, and then go to work. Right, so I want A3. A6. Gee, I need all of them. I need all the runners by the looks of things. I don't need C3. G5. There are so many runners, guys. G3, yep. G4, yeah. A2, yeah. I should have sorted all this out beforehand, but forgive me. I need A5. Do I need D? No. Do I need A5? Yeah, I'm going to say both A5. Do I need a D1? No. Do I need a C4? No. Do I need a B3? No. Or 4. A8? Yeah. C6? Yeah. Awesome. A9. A4, no. Do I need any G's? G2, yeah. G6. What? You're saying I need G6? I don't need G6, surely, because that's the funnels. You're on drugs. There's no way I need G6. Oh, that's E6. Oh, I'm losing the plot. Right. I think I've got enough fronters to at least make a start. Raw! Raw! I got in yesterday, got in the bath, little dude got in from school, shouting out to us where I was, told him I was in the bath, and he asked if I wanted to play Chomping Charlie first, or did I want to build a Gundam first. Both was news to me. You feeling so fly like a G6? Get your specs on, mate. Wet dad. I have aged in it. They're probably the best thing about the outfit. Although the plastic smells a bit sus. I threw up in my mouth a little. Booyakasha. I'm having them right. Nothing's going right today. It's like a deep side fill stream. Send me money, please. How come she threw up in your mouth? What's going on? Actually, I look more like fucking what's his name? George Michael than I do Ali G. If George Michael and Ali G had a love child. Or was it Stephen Fry? Oh man, this chain for plastic is actually quite heavy. I'm balling, mate. Right. Like, these are great, but trying to build a model in low light wearing these is a pain. Maybe we just got to adjust. You look like a weird uncle that does the things with his hand. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know what you mean. What do you mean weird things? Well, like shadow puppetry. Shadow puppetry. Yeah, Rick. Yeah, I mean shadow puppetry. Yeah, of course. It's exactly George Michael and Bono's not child. I'm just gonna start singing Careless Whisper. No, I must resist. Actually, I look pretty cool. I might wear this to work. see what looks I get. Wear the chain and the glasses to work. It's that ESAB massive. Right, okay, let's fucking about. Let's crack on. Right, I need GAA. I need lots of A's. I need A8, yes. 8. A8. So welcome guys, if you're new here, my name is Gundam Fan. I am streaming on both Twitch and YouTube today. I fancied mixing it up a little bit. Singing Queen now. No, I'm not, I wouldn't go that far. Right, I need A8, 9. I've got to try and find the fucking numbers now. This is really difficult. With these glasses on. And A8, 10. So these are probably going to be the biceps. And A8, 5. When I come to clean these parts up, I'm going to need to take off the that's G1. Where's G3? That's G5. G3, got it. G314. Yeah, well, I'm gonna have to take these glasses off when doing the cleanup because it's really hard to see with these on. Yo, 16, how you doing? Welcome, dude. Right, it says to do this tire. This feels, if you ever do go to paint this, I highly recommend you wash all these runners. Not because of the carrier film. I mean, many of the new machines don't use carrier release anymore, or print release fluid anymore. You know, machines have gotten better over the years. But this is POM, and it does feel really greasy. So I would highly recommend giving it like a wash, and you know, in detergent. You know, I'll wash all my plastic before I paint it, Bandai included. And I would use, in terms of painting POM, I would always recommend using some sort of lacquer primer, even if it's like a rattle can, you do it outside, whatever, because, you know, it's got a better chance of etching to the plastic, whereas I found painting POM with acrylic primer is just not great, especially for eternal parts as well. Even if you paint the rest of it in acrylic, as long as the primer's like, you know, being a lacquer and you've given it enough time to degas, you should be able to put paint acrylic paint straight over the top. It's fine. Wear that to work. Start talking like Jar Jar Binks. See how you're employed after that. I'll you know, that won't get me fired. Although the Jar Jar Binks will be a good test of that. Misa from the west side, innit? Hope you guys are all well. Thank you so much for joining me today. Those of you that missed it yesterday, we didn't do much. I wasn't feeling my best. I mean, I'm not 100% today. I still feel a little bit in my nose, but in terms of how my head feels and how I feel great compared to yesterday. So we continue. Glad you're doing well, mate. And I hope you guys over in America, wherever you're from, the weather's being kind to you. I mean, if you're in Florida, you're okay, because I don't think Florida got the message that it's winter. But the rest of America seems to be, they understood the assignment, and it's pretty cold in some spots. In fact, nearly all of America is engulfed in snow in one way or another. So stay warm, stay safe. All right, and G4. I knew I needed another G. G4. Suppose someone tunes in, they've never seen me before, and they see me in this plastic. Oh, whoa! He's doing all right for himself, isn't he? He's considering gold is worth what is it, 5k an ounce now, and this feels like 5 ounces, right? It's a 20 grand necklace, but no, this is it's plastic. It's not real. I'm obviously not doing that great with 12 subscribers over on Twitch. I'm doing really well. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Still cold as fuck here, but we didn't get snowed in. Well, that's a plus. That is a plus. All right. Right, so we're building up one of the arms right now. All I ask is $50 a week or more. For the Lord. The Lord demands that you pay. You pay the man. I'm not a deep side Phil, like I said before. You don't need to send me money. Still, I've just read that bit. So what's stressing you out at work, Vic? What's going on? Talk to me. Talk to Uncle Rick. The thing is, I stress at work because I'm underpaid. I'm underpaid for everything I do at work. So when I hear people being stressed at work because of trivial things, it makes me think, yeah, just you could be on $12.50 an hour. Oh, right, okay. Now this doesn't show you how things go, but I'm assuming that goes like that. No, I've got that wrong, like that, because you've got to really look at the image here and figure it out for yourself. There's no side profile. This isn't the best manual in the world, so you've got to kind of figure it out yourself. Is that Mario? I'm hoping that it's all correct. Oh, it is. It is Mario. This is Let's Go Back Synthwave Vaporwave. All of this is no copyright. No copyright. This is the no copyright synthwave music playlist on YouTube. But any money on you when I go back and I finish streaming, I go back to my videos. There'll be copyright claims on the monetization side of YouTube. Any money, even though it's copyright free, it happens all the time. Wow. But it doesn't bother me. I'm not monetized anyway. Right, that looks like a bicep, I think. Now I need A6. Do I have an A6? Yes. So this might be the bottom of the arm. So A6, A5. Jesus Christ, I've got no app, have I? A8, 7. And A5. Yeah, A5. And A5, 12. No, 11. Oof, almost. And then they will go into A5, 16. And that part. Right, okay, good. We've got the next step. Awesome. So whatever you guys are doing today, I hope you're having a good day. I recently watched Mega Gahatsu's mystery box opening over on YouTube. And while it's a great idea to sign up to that lottery whilst in Japan to get that, get those mystery boxes, buying them from a third party is generally not a good idea because you're not going to get a decent money in return. But I suppose he paid the 500 odd bucks on Buy just to sort of showcase what to expect from these boxes. But if you're in Japan and you can go into these stores and actually purchase any of these boxes, you're probably going to get a better return for your money because obviously it's going to be a lot cheaper because some of these boxes are like, £200-300, and you're going to get that sort of value in the boxes. So it was probably not a good idea to go on Buy and buy one of those boxes and expect miracles. Although I do like the idea of a mystery box. I would love to go to Japan this time of year when it is mystery box season and pick one up. Right, now this is a very, very flimsy part, and also they've put the gate right next to a bit of detail, so got to be careful. So it's one of those kits that's based on a resin conversion for the Nu by Fortune Meow. So it's a resin conversion for the Vercar Nu Gundam, and you can buy the Fortune Meow kit separately if you want to convert yours. Or should you not want to convert your Vercar or a Vercar and you fancy just building the kit from scratch, this is where this comes in, I guess. I paid £90 for this posted back in November, I think, and I was expecting it to be shipped around February, and I didn't realize it was a pre-order, and it arrived on Sunday. So the 25th, I think. So it arrived sooner than I thought. It was nice, and it wasn't too terrible. It's roughly the same sort of price as the conversion kit. The conversion kit I've seen going for about 80 to £90. It's roughly the same sort of price. So you can pick your poison, really. But if you get the conversion, you will need a base Vercar Nu Gundam RX-93. And I wouldn't recommend this to a beginner. No gatekeeping or anything like that. It's you know, do it if you want to. Just be prepared for clean up and possibly using advanced techniques to sort of make this work. And if you've built many kits as well, many HG kits, you know, you might not necessarily be classed as a beginner by that point, but then you might not have like branched into certain like techniques and like plastic removal or even manipulating the kit in certain ways that's going to make it fit better. Like, for example, these posts, sometimes there's a little bit of flash on the end, and if you go to push it in, it mushrooms the post, and then you have sort of fitment issues. So you've got to sort of bear in mind what you're dealing with in terms of the parts and how it goes together, and you sort of pick up those techniques as you go along, dealing with more advanced kits. So you know, by all means, if you fancy this kit and you've not made many models, you know, it's a good one to cut your teeth on, I guess. Right, it's saying to put that in there. And again, I've built many kits, and watching this and like trying to figure this out is like, bruh, you want me to do what now? So I'm going to try and read between the lines and do it my way, and it will be funny. For you if I mess up, which is really likely. Right, so that goes on there like that. Right, understood. And that goes in there, right? I'm going to say yes. It's very vague. It's like arrow, 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 and everything else in between you got to figure out for yourself. Because you don't want to stress anything, and there's no this is what it's going to look like when you've done it, like side image or drawing. Can't Karaticus, Karaticus 0, Karaticus 0. Yeah. Welcome. How are you? And I'll butcher everyone's name, don't worry. I do apologise. Now, surely... I don't want to stress that, but it's not... That's not going in there. Oh, I see. Right, so these little bits here, there's like little runners in here, left and right. You're not going to be able to see that because my camera doesn't want to fucking focus. Come on, camera, you can do it. I believe in you. Focus for me for once in your life. Right, so there's little runners there, either side, and this bit is stressed ever so slightly because it wouldn't go in these little notches, which has got to go underneath, around, and then back in. So you got to be careful with that. If you don't like hook that back in and you go to push the piece on, that might then snap and break. You can just call me Cactus. I'm doing good. Cactus! 1,000 needles, go. Was it 10,000 needles? Welcome, I appreciate you. Right, so that bit goes. Oh man, I don't want to break this. That bit goes on there. It's like I'm building the elbow. Oh my god, this is
somebody just followed me.
Yo, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Now I'm gonna take a gamble and push that in. Oh man, that was a big risk. Did it pay off? I think so. So right, that was very, very intricate. It's almost like build. This is bringing me back to like the RX 78 Master Grade 3.0, where it's really over engineered and there's lots of fiddly little parts. But that is a bicep and elbow, and it's quite worrying. Oh my god! So painting this particular version and putting it together might be a stressful affair, and I would highly recommend using lacquer paints, not acrylic, just to limit the amount of patter painting that you're gonna chip off and whatnot, because acrylic isn't the most hard wearing paint to build with once painted. I mean, obviously when you've got a kit already painted or a figurine painted, you can throw on acrylic and it's fine. But when it comes to painting parts separately and then building up a kit, sometimes you can induce a bit of chipping with acrylic. I'm a lacquer painter main, I guess you could say. But my Wing Zero, my Wing for Car Zero custom was acrylic, and that turned out all right. Right, A6. Give me A6. A6, 7. I'm going to do one side and then the other, otherwise I will mess them up, and I don't want to do that. I want B3 and C6. Have I got B3? Yes, okay, C6, got it. C6 one. Now I'm looking for B3. B3. Let's have it. B314. All right. A lot of runners just for the arms. So whatever you guys are doing today, I do hope you're having a good one. Or if your day's over and you're just deciding to chill out and join me, I appreciate you. Decided to turn on my YouTube stream. Just in case anyone over there is interested in watching this along with me and you guys on Twitch. So thank you for joining me over there, guys. I appreciate you. If you watch any of my unboxings and stuff like that and you're here in a supporting capacity, thank you so much, guys. I might, moving forward, decide this to do this this way instead of Twitch and Kick. I might do Twitch and YouTube, see how it goes. I might flip-flop between YouTube and Kick as part of the multi-streaming thing, so maybe flip-flop. But once my new broadband is installed next Monday, I might do all three. I might just go bop, 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 and just open all three. I open the taps and stream on all three. Because why not? Everyone's got their preferred platform. I've been established on Twitch for about 5 or 6 years now. So it's quite niche, obviously, building Gunplers and models. So being able to sort of expand on the other platforms just makes sense, doesn't it? So I'll do that. Builds and Plays, how you doing? Welcome. So thanks for joining me today, guys. I really appreciate it. Making sure this undergate is all nice and clean on the underside. Because the last thing you want is to... this is pushing in, and it might stress if I've got it wrong, so... I really hope that I got that right, because that moves left and right, and I don't know why that does that. We'll find out why that moves. It's kind of weird that it does that, but that is in there. Now I've got to do the same again. Come on now. My word. So if any of you are thinking of where you know to buy this kit, if you've seen it and you think, oh, I fancy that myself, I don't know whether it's available in the West. So I got mine off AliExpress. No sponsorship, no endorsement. But I pay for AliExpress like premium, I guess you could say. It's about £4 a month, and that you get access to discounts and vouchers and all that sort of stuff. So it just pays to, you know, it chips away at some of the shipping. But this particular kit had free shipping anyway. But I threw on a little cheeky discount. I think it was like £3 or £4 for spending over X. You get Y off the price, you know, at checkout. Oh, pardon me. It cleared customs straight away, but then it took about a week and a half to go from customs into the distribution center, ready to be picked up and then locally distributed. So by that point, it was delivered. So I looked on the tracker and it said, "Oh, you know, your parcel has cleared or has entered the postal system on Sunday," thinking, "Oh, it's going to be delivered Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday." Fucking turned up Sunday afternoon. So yeah, really surprised. This music reminds me of the Doctor Disaster intro music on YouTube. Could be wrong. Always banging on about Star Wars drama. Right. Right, so that way around, and you go in the holes. Yeah. And funny thing is, I've got to do this again for the other side, for the other arm, but I'm doing one arm and then I'll rinse and repeat. Right, so we've got the main elbow, both sides. Now I need 3 parts to combine it. I812. G313. And E5. Do I have an E5 on here? I don't think I do. E5! Right, so it has a light grey as well as a white to contrast the armour, which is nice. Totally forgot about that. E5-6. Now they've put the injection ports on some of the posts, so when it comes to trimming them off, you've got to be careful where you cut along the line so as to not cut the posts off, because you will need them. Right. Mate, this is going to be a nightmare. I can tell this is going to be an absolute nightmare putting all this together. Now that, putting that bit on one of these posts is not going to be easy. Please bear with me, I am struggling to figure this out. Because it's saying to put that just in, it just, the arrow goes nowhere. And that bit, you can't see that bit because, and all the posts and everything, to make it nice and solid, it would make sense to put the posts on and then you can put the furniture in, but it's the other way around. So it's like, why put why make the image that way around? It's like back to front, you know? If I do it this way, it's like you can't see what's going on. That is mirrored. So everything is designed to really fuck with your brain. Pardon my French. Now, is that the right way around? I don't know. Oh my god, this little sliver goes behind there, but it doesn't say. I'm so glad that there's a side drawing because I would never have figured that out. That's insane. Right, I'll take it back about the 3.0. That's a breeze compared to what I'm doing. Right, everything's in place. I've now got to try and put this on and line everything up. I'm so glad I've got to do this twice. This is making me extremely happy. Do you have two arms? You are going to benefit. And now because the elbow's in the way, I can't see if that rib is lined up. And if I push, I might bend some shit. So now I know where everything's got to go. I can take it apart and see if it was lined up. And also these plastic parts, the elbow parts have got to go inside this white armor. Awesome. Now I know the placement. take that off. See that everything's in its place. Put that there. God damn it. Now I'm at a loss. No. Yo, comes guy. How you doing and welcome. Thank you so much for the resub. 30 months. I hope you are well. I am not well right now. I am struggling. Right, so pin. It is that way. Right, I'm gonna slice these pins ever so chamfery to stop any mushrooming, like I said before. They should glide in a little bit easier now. He says, I heard there's a number of issues with this kit. These arms are providing a little bit of an issue. The eye came misprinted, or the eyes came misprinted. So it's only got one eye lens. But I think I got it. Bearing in mind that this is based off of a resin conversion kit, so the inner frame is kind of like they've had to sort of read between the lines. I'm hoping that's not stress, and that is it does look like stress. But there's a lot of moving parts here that do absolutely nothing. But I'm assuming once the armor's on, you'll get a better indicator as to what sort of moves when you move, because it looks like it's a lot of armor shift. My God. So yeah, going back to what I was saying earlier, if you are a beginner modeler, you might end up throwing this against the wall. So just be careful when putting this together. I think I've got it, but that piece there stressed, unfortunately, ever so slightly. This piece here doesn't do anything. When you bend the elbow, it barely moves. There's hardly any travel at all. But Obviously that must be enough. I'm pretty sure I've got it right. Stress. But the side profile, you want it to look like that, I think. My camera will not focus because it doesn't like it. But these elbows move left and right as well. I think because they move, they had to be a certain way, and it doesn't say that when building up the part that they've got to either be that way or that way on the piece. So when you're putting these two parts together, like that moves left and right, it moves that way and that way. So I don't know why that is. I don't know whether that's like a locking mechanism. It's not explained at all. And if it does lock, it's not working. And the more I mess with it, the more I might stress something, so I'm going to stop. Next. I hope you're well, Kamsakai. And if I haven't spoken to you before Christmas or New Year, I hope you had a great New Year and Christmas celebrations. Where you are, or not, you know, you might have just waved the flag for a little bit and like set off some fireworks just for the sake of it. You know, I never know what people get up to. Everyone's countries do different. Everyone's countries do different things at this time of year or that time of year. A8 again. Right, so these pistons could have done well with being like a painted plastic, but it is what it is. It would have pushed the price up had they supplied some painted pistons, but never mind. A84, where are you? Right here. Yo, Miss Andrew. My new year is in Feb. Awesome. Year of the horse this year, I believe. In Japan. I was born on Year of the Snake. Good year. Good year. Welcome, Sir Andrew. How you doing? Welcome. All right. I almost didn't cut that bit off. There we go. And that wouldn't have worked. There we go. Oh, they're in two halves. Oh, you sadists. And I've lost what I've lost it already. I've just lost a little bit of that photo, so just pinged it off and it's gone ping and it's vanished. It's gone F you. I've left the chat. Awesome. Freaking awesome. Or has it? Oh mate, I'm never gonna find that. I thought they were round discs that you put in the elbows, but they're no, they're two half crescents. So freaking awesome. And that's just literally picked off and gone somewhere. So I'll do the outside and not worry about the inside. I was hoping for it to sort of shimmer. And it's landed on the desk somewhere, but I can't see it. Like, all I did was lift the paper, the protective film, went to pick it, and it's ping. I didn't even see it. Didn't even see it. Could have gone anywhere. Ah, never mind. That's photo etch for you. Right, so the outside is getting detail, but the inside isn't. Boo. Oh well. Unless I find it, and then I can pop it on. What a shame. I've done that as well. Ooh, Deja Vu, welcome. Welcome, Raven. How you doing? Oh, what, Deja Vu? Me losing a part? Yeah, funny. It happens all the time. But sometimes you get a bit of photo etch, it pings and it lands on you somewhere, or it's on your back of your finger of your hand. Like, it's, yeah. I don't know, man. I literally went to pick it off and it just pinged somewhere into another dimension where I'll probably never see it again. And it's not like you can just ring them up and say, hey, can you send me another photo etch sheet, please? It could have gone anywhere. Not a yellow ring, is it? No, it's photo etch. It's one of these. That little crescent piece there. I've lost one half. One half of those. I literally peeled back the backing paper like this, went to get it off with the knife, and then it just went and just went through the, you know, it defied physics and reality. So yeah, it's going to have photo etch on the outside, but not on the inside. Unless it happens again, or unless I find it. It's a tiny little thing that's reflective, so you'd think I'd be able to sort of see it, but it could have gone anywhere. Yeah, it looks good. Never mind. Luckily, my PG's strike freedom is missing a couple. Luckily, my PG is fine. Yeah, the PGU's got the photo etch is quite big. I didn't feel like I was under any worry with those bits. But as you can imagine, this is 1/144 scale, so the parts are smaller, and there are some really small photo etch parts on here. And having built a few 1/24 scale cars, some of the rivets and posts for making up certain components on those models are stupid tiny, so it's always best to have a bit of toweling down and put the parts on a bit of masking tape that's reversed, so if you stick them on there, you can then pick them off with tweezers, but you know where they are because they're always stuck to the masking tape. So top tip when putting on a bit of photo etch, but I didn't think I would need to do that. Never mind. Still need to finish it. Dealing with some real rough real life issues at the moment, so I haven't touched it since I built it mid-November. Happens to all of us, mate. One day at a time. The hobby's not going anywhere. Your model kits are not going anywhere. Deal with one problem at a time. You know, work the problem, and then you'll be all right. It's easier said than done, I know, but I hope it all clears up for you, mate. No, but the backlog. Well, at least your backlog isn't an in real life problem. Right, okay, let's continue. At least I've got. I'm working on the left arm now because I put the photo etch on the left side. I hope that doesn't come back to bite me. Right, B2. B2. B2? Have I had a B2? I don't think I have. No, because it was over here. B217. We continue. We had a little bit of a drama there, but never mind. Have you seen the Homoxian Arkham Knight? I have. I still haven't seen any release updates from Homoxian, just loads of promo bullshit. It's typical Homoxian. Hey, check out this, check out this. Look at, we're designing this, we're bringing this out, check this out. And it's like, that's all well and good, but when, please? Real grade? No, this is not the real grade. This is a third-party kit based on the Fortune Meow resin kit. This is the Farmer Creations real grade 1100, and it's proving to be quite challenging. The Tiger? No, it's not the Tiger. Yes, it's the Farmer Creations adaptation of the Fortune Meow resin conversion. So all of this stuff, all of the armor stuff is resin, or was based on resin. and all of the inner armor stuff is kind of their input. So they've kind of worked with Fortune Meow, I guess. Meow meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow. Fortune Meow. Meow. Funny thing is, this kit cost me 90, but the Fortune Meow resin conversion for the Vercar RX 93 is about £86 on eBay. I don't want to break this, but these little tabs have got to go in here. But the tabs are more narrow than. Oh, there we go. You just got to slide, push, and pray. Meow meow, like that reminds me of the Nightmare Fuel. Charlie says, meow 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 meow. Charlie says, don't get in vans with strangers when they offer you sweets. But I can't resist. Meow meow meow. Public service announcements for child safety in the 70s hit different here in the UK, ladies and gentlemen. Ignore my nails. I self-cannibalise. I have since I was a child. It's disgusting. I know. It's one of the habits I wish I could grow out of. Right, B8. Oh, A8. Charlie says, always ask your mummy before you go off somewhere. Meow, meow, meow. So the proportion don't really. Hang on. The Tiger one is just repainted high Nu with different backpack. Oh, that's good. That's good to know because I was going to buy that one day. So I'm glad I didn't. And I want to believe that I made the right purchase choice for this. However, I still might get the Fortune Meow resin kit and a Vercar Nu Gundam and sort of have some fun. Now, oh shh! I shouldn't have cut those tabs off. Oh no! Oh well. I'll figure it out. I might have to use a little dab of glue. Never mind. A5. This is one thing I don't understand about some of the kits in China. I've had this before, where you've got the piece, but the piece is backwards, and they're asking you to put the bits on blind. Like the part's there, and they're saying put the part on there and there, but it's blind. Rather than render the image this way and say that goes there and that goes there, it's they're asking you to do it blind. They then sampled it into a dance track at some point. Yes, they did. Well, the Prodigy did anyway. 85.15. So again, you've got to sort of read between the lines when building this kit and sort of come to your own conclusion. Right, E4. Do I have an E4 on the desk? Oh my god, I'm growing in. Oh, I don't. E4. My god. E42. I've got so many runners on the desk. This is nuts. Just to build one goddamn arm. I keep swearing. I do apologise. I'm waiting for the full armor double Z to come out. Nice. The Fortune Meow also do a conversion for that for the double Z, which looks really nice. Now, do I cut that off? Yes, you do. I cut that off with extreme prejudice. Yeah, it's the latest fur car that's coming out this year. Yeah. But if you look on the internet for Fortune Meow resin conversion for Vercar Double Z, it looks real nice, and it's relatively cheap for a resin conversion kit. Sometimes they're quite expensive, so it's a very, very reasonably priced kit, to be honest. Thought this was Sweet Dreams for a second there. But a remix of the Eurythmics. Now, did I just cut off that wrong one? No, I didn't. So what are you doing to me? Oh, please don't tell me I cut the wrong. I did! Haha! I cut the wrong bloody thing off. I'm an idiot. What happens when you stream? Cementico! Yes. It's only a detail part anyway, so it's not structural. Have you watched the goal from Kuna? No, I haven't. No. I know we beat Crystal Palace the other day 3-1. But I've only been looking at the results. I've not really been paying attention to the squad and who's been playing and who's been scoring and whatnot. I am kind of rooting for Arsenal this year. They need a win and they do need a trophy. And I've been keeping an eye on West Ham because they are close to getting relegated, but they've clawed some points back. Tottenham are not doing so great, but fuck Tottenham. No one cares. I swore again, didn't I? Oh, bad Gundam fan. Naughty. He is not monetized, so it doesn't matter, does it? You know what? They said don't cut those tabs off. That is in there just fine. Because it's a really snug fit. Those parts ain't coming out. Nice. Right, now I need to do the other side. Sweet dreams are made of these. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna cut this bit off. Cut that bit off? No. So do I cut this bit off? No, I don't want to cut that bit off. I'll cut this bit off. Yeah, cut this bit off. A16. Hope you guys are well, whatever you're doing, wherever you are. We've seen it all. We've won the. That's true. Arsenal just needs to join the chat. Really, in terms of wins. We Man United, and never gonna stop. Yeah, it's all good. Ferguson was a very, very good manager, and winning the triple was very, very good. I think, what was it, Solskjaer? Was it Solskjaer's goal that won the match that day? And was it Ryan Giggs' last match? I can't remember. And it was like literally against all odds, and then yeah, won the game. It was a good time to be alive. I'm not a Man United fan, but I was rooting for him. Okay, I pressed pause by accident. You have to be passionate and a killer if you're a football player. Nowadays, players just for easy work and money. Yeah, exactly. But back in the 90s, watching football in the 90s was so good. You know, the likes of Cantona and Pierce, Keane, and so on. The Gerrard and Lampard era. Yeah, it was good times, man. Right, okay, so I've built up the forearms. So now I need to sort of A8 again. A8 is pretty popular. A8 13. And A5 12. Yo, Pete. How are you doing? It's been a while. Reminding me, I haven't got the bottom. I do apologise. You been busy with college. Good. You're expanding your brain. Your brain is getting bigger. Swelling with knowledge. New stuff is going in. Writing onto your brain, your squishy bits. Knowledge. How many versions of Nu Gundam? Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you. How many versions of Nu Gundam have you already built? The real grade, the Expo, clear version, which is like a limited edition clear Vercar, and the High Nu. This will be my third Nu Gundam. I haven't built like a master. I haven't built a master grade. No, high grade or an entry grade. Welcome, Cav.
Just all that you are and everything that you do.
You bastard!
You bastard! And I really want to go. Very
But I don't want to build the entry grade because it doesn't come with the funnels.
where you won't follow.
Hey, Chris. Hey. How you doing? Welcome. I do like it when someone follows before they chat. That's really cool. I like that. That's commitment.
Stay in my arms.
I'm committed.
Dare, must I imagine you there? Don't walk away from me, 'cause I have nothing, nothing, nothing. I said don't walk away.
That's Griffith from Berserk going off script, having a little sing-song during the Berserk golden era. Oh yeah, I got my pre-order secured for the Homoxian Arkham Knight. Nice. Here we go. And I got my, what a way to enter and chat. I just got my nose fucking waxed. I don't know what all the fuss is about. You know what the nose hairs in your nose are for, right? It's only if they're like they're coming out of your nose like Kraken tentacles that you got to sort of deal with it. But yeah, I to tickle my beard piss me off. Yeah, I tell you what, I will never get my hair cut at that barber's that you suggested before, again. Can't believe I fucking tipped that guy either. Filtering dirt, exactly. Why? What's up with them? I don't know. I just did. I didn't enjoy that haircut that I got. I felt like a right pleb. He was good enough. He was a nice enough chap, but I didn't rate the haircut. But then it might be the new guy. I don't know. Shouldn't have turned up at my house looking homeless. It's an aesthetic, mate. I work very, very hard to sort of blend in with the crowd around here. And you get free money as well. You're walking down the street and someone goes, here's a quid. If you look homeless, it's passive earnings, really. Yeah, I didn't get the time to sort myself out beforehand. Oh, here's 30 quid. Go get your haircut fat. You gave me 40 quid. I appreciate you. And because of that, I can afford all this bling. This doesn't, I see, that goes in there. We're getting there. How are you anyway? You having a good day? Are those plastic sheets all for just one Gundam? Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 26, 27, 28, 30. There's 32 sheets behind me. There's 4 there, so it's 36. 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 44, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. There's about 50 odd. And then the runners for the base. It's quite a few. So yeah, it's not bad. It's adequate parts, really, I would say. That does not want to go in there, so I'm really scared about pushing that in. Oh, it went in. I'm no longer scared. Oh, that was satisfying. Right, can I close this? No, that just popped out. That's freaking awesome. Right, so this doesn't have a full full rotation of the arm, although it should, because that's supposed to come out. Well, I must have done something wrong because these pistons ain't wanting to come out, and I am slightly worried. But never mind. I might have done something wrong, which is more than likely. I'll put the other arm together and you watch, I'll get it right. So a bit more than Warhammer set. I guess so. See, these elbows are acting weird because this part here moves left and right. So when you've got the arm closed, it's central. And then when you go to move the arm, you see it move. Because it's offset. I don't understand why they couldn't have designed it in such a way that it didn't need to move. It's just blown my mind that. And the elbow just pops out. Like what the hell? I mean, personally, it's going to be a statue kit for me anyway, so I don't think I'm going to be in any, doing, full rotations of the arms anyway. As long as it looks nice, stoic, or stoic, I'll be happy. A6, where are you, A6? Found you, A6. So this is the left arm. Hopefully, oh no, it doesn't do left and right arm. It just says ×2. I was going to say, when I do the next arm, I'll see it from the other perspective and I'll be able to build it a lot quicker, but no. Not allowed. But thanks for joining me today, guys, and thanks to all the new followers and people on the stream. Really appreciate you. Thank you, everyone on YouTube as well as Twitch. Welcome. Need to get myself some needle files. I ain't got a clue what's happening over on YouTube with my stream preview. It's kind of weird. It's kind of wild because I'm not seeing it live like you guys do. It's like I have to press a button to like almost like catch up to the live aspect. Weird. So it's got a wrist, like wristband gimmick, which is kind of cool. So many runners. I don't know where they all are. No, I will not get an organizer because I like the challenge of literally like guessing. A3. I need A3. Found it. A3 18. C5. C5. C5 got to be white. It is white. C5 20. So whatever you guys are building, I hope you are enjoying the build. What are you guys looking forward to this year? What kit you're gonna get next? You know, let us know. I'm being nosy. Welcome, Lilith. The challenge of rummaging through runners is partly, yeah, it's what I liked about Lego back in the day. I just used to dump it all on the floor, open all the bags, dump it all on the floor, and it's like, right, you need one of these now. So I was always rummaging for all the parts, and it was part of the fun for me. And it's kind of that trend has followed me into adulthood. And also, when I built built and painted the perfect grade unicorn back in the day, I cut every single piece off the runners, cleaned them up, and put them into.
I'm the goddamn Kyber Man.
Damn, this is long. Yeah, it is quite long, and I will need to mute this part of the stream on YouTube for playback.
Hear me now, both selector, swallow back, holla, big up yourself, everything the Irie, coming at you like Cleopatra, cover the bucket of bus, recognize, represent, keep it real, diggity check yourself before you wreck yourself, swallow back.
Hey, booyakasha.
Every club is different, but in the asylum, it's the manager. He has a string of homeboys dealing with pocket E's to the party people in the club. He makes the most money out of this enterprise. His homies will make just a couple of quid on each pucker. His homies are also scoping for other dealers on the block. When the homies have an eligible for a pocket E dealer in their website, they tell the bouncers. The bouncers grip him, grab his stash, and kick him out with a physical warning. Give the pucker E's to their homies, and they knock out the kids in the club. What's your name? What have you had?
It's true.
Safe as fuck.
New Arcwares update today. Yes, it's fully installed. I am ready. I am now Daredevil rank 1. Let's go. Reach for the lasers. Venator got another nerf. No! Oh, it looks like everyone's going to be using the Beretta now. Oh no! No! They're just doing a Destiny. They're gonna make the guns just completely just rubbish. If they're gonna lower the damage rate, they're just I don't know. They're just pandering to the streamers, aren't they? That's what they're doing. Or then they need to ban the macros. If anyone's using macros, just ban them, not change the game. Chicken banana. By the way, house build. Welcome, Kays. It's all right, not bad. We just gotta let Cav get this out of his system. And thank you for joining. I really appreciate you. Everyone on everyone on Twitch and YouTube, thank you so much. I'm taking my time on these redeems, not overlapping. What? Here we go.
Terry from work.
Yo, and welcome, dude. How are you doing? I hope you're feeling a little bit more energized because later we're going to need that energy. We've got some pops and bangs and wasps to kill. To be fair, the audio for Redeems isn't piping direct to stream. It's coming through your speakers, it seems. Oh, God. Yeah, because I think I turned it off. Oh, you know what? I don't know what to have turned on or turned off, you know? I really don't. I don't want to get in any sort of trouble. Sounds alright, just a slight echo on some. Yeah, it's coming through my soundbar, so it's bleeding through the mic. I have some gain and noise gate issues. I need someone to help me out with my setup, if I'm honest. Because, you know, obviously I want people to watch back VODs and play back later on and whatnot, and I don't want to get in trouble with copyrights and stuff like that, but it is what it is. Yeah, so I do apologise. Audio on here, I've got so many sources and so many fucking... I just don't understand it. It's just confusing. Oh, back when I was only having to deal with like 4 channels of audio, I was alright. I knew what was going on. But when you got different sources and settings and other bits and pieces, what I'm looking at in front of me, it's confusing. You're not monetized. It only matters when you're monetized, and that's when that's when the warnings matter. Oh, you are monetized. Oh, nice. I didn't think it was monetized on anything. Oh, that's cool. All right then, never mind. Because sometimes you are allowed to use certain things, so they allow you to use it, and it doesn't affect your monetization. But I am consciously always worried about it, because obviously I don't want to break TOS. And if you're consciously worried about breaking TOS, then hopefully you don't break it. I always play music from Spotify. Oh, okay. I have avoided this one since I don't know fully whether Fortune Meow worked on this or not. No, I don't think Fortune Meow worked on this. I think this was ripped from their resin kit. I don't think they are in partnership with Farmer Creations. I just think they took the CAD but they might have done. They might have given them permission, but they might not have worked with them. But so far, it's all right. It's just a bit on the difficult side. I mean, all of that fat, just to have 2 green things piped through there, that's odd. Probably why I don't get any viewers now. Okay. Well, keep making content. I mean, if you record us tonight and put that on now, hopefully our duo streams is getting some traffic for you, because it's been quite fun. I've been enjoying myself. And this doesn't have a well, at least I don't think it does. I don't know whether this does have like a pop out where it hinges to offer the beam saber from the wrist. I don't know whether this is going to do that, but I'm keen to see if it does. Like a G6, like a G6. That's a G4. Can I have a G6? I don't know. How about G6? That's a C6. I don't want a C6. I want a G6, which apparently is a plane. If I'm correct, I don't know. I need a G1 and a G6. G1. Oh, okay. Okay. G1 27. I can't hear the fucking music. It's not fair. You get to hear it, but I can't. G6. That's a C6. That's an A9. G2. A5. G3. Right, apparently it's on the desk. Looking for a G6. G3, G8, G2. D6, A9, C5, A6, A8, B2, A1, B3, A3, G4, G4, A2, G1, E5, E4, G6. Got it. I wasn't looking for a green one. I am silly. I'm not that bothered, to be honest. It's so much effort for so little reward in terms of people finding me. It's not sure I can be asked anymore. Oh, okay. Put the stream on. It's all good. Consistency, mate. Consistency. But if you're not bothered, it doesn't matter. But I do like watching back your streams when I'm in it. The, you know, that's the ego, my ego speaking, I guess. I watch them. I watch the videos. There's also a new tier 3 augment that lets you safe pocket any item. Yeah, I've been watching all the news. There's 2 augments actually. One that sort of like gives you sort of life back once you've taken damage, but it's got a cooldown. I think it's like one point of life every 5 seconds or something. And the other one allows you to put weapons in your bum. Well, that's that bit done. Now A9. Right, A9. I found it. Sweet. It's kind of starting to demoralize me a little bit. Now, I've built kits that are 2,000 parts, right? And that wasn't as bad. To be fair, building the Shockwave and Optimus Prime from Yellow Park, they were a lot of fun. This is turning out to be quite stressful. You have a lot of audio sources, yeah. I just need to be able to sort my mixer out in some way. So no matter what where you know what output I put it, whether it's Twitch, Kick, YouTube, it's, you know, it's all set. So I can just press stream and away I go. But I can, you know, in terms of like keeping everyone happy, I can mute certain parts of the stream or have that particular bit of music removed, like after the fact. Doesn't affect like audio and stuff like that, like voice or whatnot. It's just like that bit of audio might just get scrubbed. Right. A119, it would be right at the bottom, wouldn't it? A119 and A115. I'm feeling much better. Yo, Joe, how you doing? Welcome. I'm feeling way better than I did yesterday. I felt like at a dog's dinner yesterday, but I'm feeling way better. Although I still feel a little bit nasally. Because I've had a head cold, I think, the past couple of days, like sinus problems and being a bit snotty and just not feeling it. But yeah, today I feel way better. I hope you are well over there in Canada. Whatever you are up to today, try to have a nice day. Starting my day out, but good. Excuse me, I am still shattered though. You know, I still have very little energy. I wanted today to be like high energy and really get my groove on, but not feeling it. I don't even know why I'm still wearing this god awful jacket. It's not real, by the way. This is not real gold. I really wish it was, because this is like 30 grand's worth of gold if it was real. My Ali G costume that someone told me to put someone. Put your glasses on. Yeah. So yeah, I was gifted an Ali G costume by Frost the Wicker Beast, a lovely guy. And I sort of tried to wear it yesterday, but it was really hot because it's like a PVC outfit. And I had to take it off because I was sweating beads. Gonna gift you a little maid outfit, mate. I've already said before, if anyone wants me to dress up as maid, that's 250 subs. I ain't dressing up as no goddamn maid. We've already been through this. Okay, Embark made an announcement about the Venator and Burlesa rate of fire nerf. It was not intended. Oh, good. So they are going to be bringing that back. Nice. The thing is, though, as long as you squeeze the trigger, the Venator can fire as fast as you pull the trigger, but yes, obviously using a macro, it can turn into like you can just and blitz people, and that isn't intended, and that does need fixing. But I can't pull my trigger far. If I pull my trigger too fast, the Venator sort of almost, it feels like it jams because you're pulling the trigger faster than it can fire. So it does have a detriment if you pull the trigger too much, in my opinion. You said you'd do it for free for me. Did I? Maybe in a private, maybe on my Chatterbait, maybe. 222 gifted subs at yeah, obviously it'll have to be a private show. If you're into that, I guess. Yeah, see, Cam's earned his way, you know. He's all about taking a guy out to dinner before getting his pants off. That's all good, man. I appreciate that. That's a good way of doing things. Yeah, well, exactly. Like I said, I'm a private dancer. The issue with banning macro users is that there is no reliable proof someone's using them since all hardware base in the peripheral. Yeah, it does suck because macro is a software thing, isn't it? You can set up a macro via software, press one button, or key bind. Or you know, like somebody who uses foot pedals, you could use macros via a foot pedal, so it only activates when you press the foot pedal and then you press the trigger. So you know, if anyone needs extra hardware, extra software, scripts, macros, anything like that to gain the upper hand, they're cheating. And streamers and other professionals only do that when other people are better than them. Back in a sec. Oh. Now, the kind of streamers I like watching are the streamers that do die. They are entertaining. Doesn't mean like they're cracked or they're really good and they're the best about everything. I like the streamers that you know, like Peanut, Summit, and so on. Like they just play the game and they're just generally pretty good. And fun and entertaining at the same time. Hang on. Is that one side and that the other? No. You see a lot of these streamers that are popular, whatever, you watch their gameplay and you think, hang on, that's a bit sus, mate. What is going on? So I'm assuming, yeah, one's one side and one's the other. Awesome. Bye. Each to their own. Each to their own. There was a discussion between Peanut and some other streamers about the macro thing, and honestly, without using hand cam and doing a click speed test, it's hard to disprove the wafers. Yeah, it is tough. But, you know, if you report them and the Embark look at the gameplay and they look at the footage and they look at what a weapon can do and what it's doing, they can determine, yeah, you know, that guy was that guy was definitely using something to make that gun act abnormally. I guess. I've got no time for cheaters, man. I've got no time for cheaters. People that use like the PS5 or console version, whatever it's called, that you plug the your controller through it and it gives you all sorts of hardware buffs. Kronos, whatever it's called, Kronos or Kronos Max. Anything to gain an advantage of others is cheating, and I've got no time for it. Now, I am really surprised that this orange piece here has got no molded detail on it whatsoever. So that is possibly ripe for a bit of scribing. It's just a block of orange. There's also a way, or at least was, in the PS5 settings to make it so smokes just don't appear or so. Oh, Jesus. That's not cool, man. Right, so I think that will pull out. It does. But it doesn't have like a mechanism where you pull you slide the arm up and down like one of the Bandai's. I don't know if it's the higher Nu or the Nu real grade. Where you manipulate the armor and the beam saber pops out, but it does move and pops back in again. And I don't know what hands to give this thing just yet. So I'm going to put the fists on, I guess you could say. Just stoic fists for now. So A9, 13. I'm in friendly solo lobbies most of the time though, so cheaters are like unicorns. I even got my gear back when they're caught. Yeah, I prefer. I was in a solo lobby last night, just shooting wasps in Buried City on a night map. And everyone was on the rooftops like, hey! And we was all just absolutely just blitzing. I was throwing loads of secret grenades. People were shooting. It was just an absolute, it was a free-for-all. But everyone was really friendly. And we were just, I only got 5,000 points. But then I got into the lobby quite late. And that's another reason. Another thing I'd like them to sort out is the joining lobbies late. Not really a fan of turning up 18 minutes. When you've got objectives. And apparently there's some new quests today, is that correct? In part of the like there's some more quests to do, which I'm assuming does come with scenes when you finish them. So that's kind of cool, a little bit of lore, maybe some codex entries. So that's good to know. And if anyone's wondering, oh, what the hell is he talking about? I'm here for Gunpla and Gundam. I'm talking about a game called Arc Raiders, which I'm playing at the moment. I think a lot of people are playing at the moment. Which is an extraction shooter cross-platform, but I have cross-play turned off because yeah, certain console players and PC players don't get along. This is new Project 2. Sorry for being so off topic. Nah, it's all right. All right, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. No worries. I am a variety streamer now anyway, gaming and Gunpla and God knows what else. It's not that off topic. So does that go like that? I don't know how this is going. Does that go like that? Does it go like that? It goes like that. Oh wow. That's a cool mold. I like that. I like it a lot. Right, G4, which I'm assuming is POM. It is, haha. G4 what? G4. Why are these ones so small? I wonder, compared to the ones that have got a little bit of a longer post on them. It's weird. And B2. I'm not even I'm not even trying now, am I? To be honest. B2 what? B2 5. Right, it has taken me pretty much 2 hours to build one arm, and I've not even done the shoulder yet. This is just basically the arm and the hand, which is quite nuts. Oi, that's really, that's yeah. Changing these hands might be a bit tough. That's tough. So it does have, like I say, a wrist bend, as well as a secondary bend from the wrist itself. Come on. I mean, they've put added mechanics and bits and pieces in there, but you can't see them because of how big the forearm armor is, I guess. But you know they're there. The same with these clear green parts in the forearm. You could possibly wire in some LEDs to make those light up, because that is translucent green. And that is one arm. That didn't take long, did it? Right, so I want to make one of the wrists up, shoulders, so at least I can attach it to the arm, to the torso. I'll have to take it off to put the shoulder piece on, which we'll work on next. But you need 2 of these, and then I ain't got a clue what's going on here. There's a lot of parts here just for 2 shoulders. Guys, yeah, but the actual shoulder joint itself is 5 pieces. So A6. Where are you, A6? Right, B3, 11. I need a C6 and an A6. A6. Can I have a C6? Yeah. Two and 3. So again, thanks guys for joining me. I'm not firing on all cylinders today. I'm just getting over some sort of fucking head cold. But I appreciate you being here, keep me company, whatever you're doing, wherever you are. Thank you for joining. I thought these would be undergate, but they're not. They are almost undergated. They're right teetered on the edge of that edge. Yeah. Yeah. I went to a place yesterday which specialises in just loads of freezer food. You know, stuff that you can just whack in the freezer and get out, like fish and chips or scampi, pies, pizzas, you know, stuff that you can just put in the deep freezer and pull out when you fancy just a cheap meal. And I picked up some fish and parsley sauce bricks. Now, they've been a staple in the UK for years. They're like boiled in the bag slices of cod with a parsley sauce. You just pop them in the boil them for 20 minutes, cut the bag open, smash it on a plate with some mash and some vegetables. Not in this house. I love them things, man. Oh, I picked them up yesterday and I was like, yeah, let's go. They're nice, they are. Yeah, I like them. I was trying to find them suet puddings as well. Them like steam puddings that you can get, like the steak and kidney little suet puddings, because you can buy them in bags of like 10 or something, and you just plop them in the water, steam them for a few minutes, tip them out of the foil. Oh man, I love those things. Not in this house. What's wrong with the fish? It's nice. I love pasty sauce as well. It's good for you, mate. It's good for you. Good omega oils and shit. And welcome, resin. Oh my god, that's some funky shit. Yeah, we're not playing any copyrighted music today. We are on YouTube. So say hello everyone to everyone on YouTube. Hello. Hello. Hi. So yeah, I've got those fish, steamed fish or boiled fish tonight. Yum 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 yum. With potatoes, and I might either do green beans or carrots. Or peas. I don't know yet. The veg is up for debate. Right, why on earth has this got a key on it? Why couldn't they have just molded that? What, they could have molded that all one piece. I don't understand that. You lied. You said, oh god, yeah, I totally forgot. Oh no! Oh no, I totally forgot. Oh no. Next time. Remind me next time. I'm fucking terrible, aren't I? I've got such a bad memory. Only giving you well, hello YouTube. You better be God, mate, that is stiff. That's not. That's odd. Putting these parts together is stiff, but that joint isn't stiff. What? Oh, click. That was a satisfying click. Okay, I'll work on the shoulder next. And that's the forearm for the other side. Oh, we're talking about resin's business again. No, you know, yeah, I guess. I'll remind you next time and got crushed. Nah, you'll be right. The build's all right. It's stressing me out. I don't know whether to work on the shoulder or go back and do the other arm. So I'll work on the shoulder, I think. I mean, I'm on this page, so I might as well. A6. Well, I need A6 11. You watch. This is where I build the left arm, but the right shoulder. You watch. It'll all be back to front and inside out. It's not like I've never built 2 left arms before, is it? Or 2 left legs. Oh yeah, join me later. Teaming up with Terry from work because there's a new trials this week, which were I managed to go from wild card 2 to Daredevil 1. Yes, the same guy. Terry from work. Sorry, had to be done. Well, it's all good. I mean, I guess that's what it's there for. This is a tiny little piece, and they've put the gate marks on this piece, and it's a bit dangerous. So be careful when cleaning this bit up. What? Well, that's got to go on the piss. That's got to go like that, right? Right. I'm assuming it goes on the wonk because that's loose. It doesn't plug into anything. So A510. I've got to see if this this bit holds it in or not. I don't know. And A57. The way these parts go together via the manual is very vague. It's not the most ideal of instructions. There's no text, there's no context, it's just images and arrows. And it's like, oh, they'll figure it out. They're big boys. They walk to school. They had 3 shredded wheat in the morning. They'll be alright. Like I've said before, I'm at the stage where, you know, drinking chocolate milk is a dangerous affair because it's a gateway drug to drinking Horlicks. So, you know, I'm at that stage in life where I've got to be careful. As soon as I reach for that chocolate milk in the supermarket, I've got to think, yeah, man, I'm just literally one step away from Horlicks. Well, Horlicks in the evening. And, yeah, it's terrifying. That's not going to hold that in. That ain't going to hold that in. That literally... There's no way that ain't gonna fall out when I put this bit in. So God knows what's happening here. Oh, you git. Yeah, this thing doesn't plug in. It doesn't plug in whatsoever. Then when you put that on there, what wizardry is that? That doesn't come out. I thought that would just fall out the hole. Wow. Interesting. Right, don't ping off the sheet. Yeah. Amazing. Amazing. No, I'm really surprised that that went to plan. No, I mean, I totally knew that was going to work because I'm an absolute professional. That, you know, I had no doubt in my mind that that wasn't going to go to plan. That was all part of the plan. Right, now I've got to do the rear side. This is where it all fucking goes wrong. Because, you know, when you've got to do things multiple times, multiple things can go wrong. And one of the main things about this kit is it comes with 12 funnels. So when it comes to talking about doing the same steps over and over again and hopefully getting it right every time, when you've got to do 12 funnels and there's loads of photo etching bits, there's loads of steps and opportunities for things to go wrong. So that's yet to come, which does worry me. I am really want to know what worries me. Certainly isn't boiled fish. Fish and parsley sauce. I'm looking forward to that. What doesn't worry you, Vink? The Vinky Dink Panther. Everything. Oh, okay. That sounds like a skill issue. Why does everything worry you, man? It's alright, just chill. Especially if it's out of my control, as Cav just pointed out to me. Well, this is it. If you can't control it, there's no point worrying about it. You know, it's not your responsibility, so you don't have to worry about it. All good. God, just imagine getting on a plane with Vink. It's like, it's all right, mate. It's all right. It's all right. There is a pilot, and he's flying the plane. You're also. I am. I'm very guilty of it. I am a stresshead. But I am doing my best to realise that if he's out of my control, I shouldn't worry about it. But then I've always been good at advice, but not following it. I'm a terrible passenger as well. Absolutely terrible passenger. In a car. I mean, not necessarily a bus or a train or a plane or anything, because they're driven by professionals. But if I'm in the passenger seat of someone else's car, I'm on edge. Really am. I used to use the good old no worries plants, but I don't use them anymore. Nope. Nope. Come off. More cleanup required. I've been watching a lot of Matt Armstrong on YouTube, right? He takes crashed Lamborghinis and Ferraris and whatever, and he repairs them. And I'm starting to think to myself like that, you know, just imagine spending, you know, 100 odd grand on a car that's completely written off. It's absolutely mullered, and you've got to spend as little money as possible to correct it and fix it, and some of the parts like headlights for like $1,000 a piece and whatnot. And it's like, right, you balls, you know, you're locked in. You've spent all that money, and then all of a sudden they say, "Oh no, we don't do that part no more." That is worry, isn't it? That is a real worry. I couldn't do that. However, when you're a multi-millionaire and you just play with it, you can just play with it, couldn't you? So, I just got a couple of seats from Ferrari. I just got this new body kit from so and so. No worries. Amazing. I would be a wreck if I couldn't get those parts. That's better. It's cleaner. Right, let's double check this one. Oh, Cav, I might need to use your email and your email and password again for Crunchyroll on my phone and on the TV, if I'm still allowed. because I think I signed out for whatever reason because of like downloads, or I had to uninstall the app and reinstall it or whatever. If it's all good. I thought I'd ask before going to do it. That's magic how that doesn't come out. That's insane. I still don't understand it. Little things fascinate me. Hooray! Can't believe that other bit popped off somewhere, never to be seen again. Right. Next is right. Those are the front and back flaps. Now I've got to do the main body. The main body. A814 and E5. E5. Oh, I've got an A5. Okay. Well, I'm going to quickly put these two bits together because that is a tiny part and I don't want that to disappear. So if there's ever an opportunity where you need to put something on, like a little detail piece, you're better off doing that as soon as. Oh, look at that. Good opportunity for some painting in there, all painted detail, paint apps if you want to give this a little bit of a hand painty. E5. E5. A5, 3 and 9. G1. Okay. That wasn't as bad as I thought that was going to be. Now, do I cut those bits off? No, you don't. Woohoo. Is that a bit of flash? No, that is legitimately... No, you got to leave that on there. Ooh, that was close. There's 3 posts there, so don't cut them off. It doesn't say don't cut them off, but there is 2 posts either side and 1 on there. I'm jealous. Mine's still on the way. Welcome, Mecca. How you doing? Yeah, I was very lucky to get mine early. I don't normally pre-order. I mean, I make a great deal of not pre-ordering. But I paid for this back last year. Didn't expecting it to be. I thought it, it said in store. So I paid for it, not knowing it was a pre-order. And then I found out it was a pre-order. I was like, oh great, it's going to turn up in February. And it turned up on Sunday, the 25th. So very, very lucky. Yeah, welcome Frost. How you doing, dude? I too am waiting for a delivery. What have you ordered? Food? A kebab? A D-shaped pizza? I used Mofio for the first time. Should have went with somewhere else, honestly. Mofio are generally pretty good. I've had a couple of kits from Mofio. I've even used Mofio via AliExpress, and they've been pretty quick. It does depend on the flights and all that sort of stuff. So sometimes vendors, they all work together, and they go, right, here's a load of kits that are going out to wherever. They all like to save on shipping costs. I think they all band together, and then they get a consignment sent out. Or a vendor might just drop ship loads and loads of stuff onto a plane, get it out to Europe or wherever, America, so it's ready. And then when someone orders it, it's just like they can just pluck it from the pile that's already over there. So sometimes that speeds up shipping. I just hate I can't really track. My tracking was a bit squiffy. I could track it. It says there was a point where it says, oh, it's at the airport waiting for a plane. I was like, oh, that's great. And then like 5 days later it was saying, oh, it's clear customs, and then nothing for like 2 weeks. And then out of the blue Sunday I got a message saying it's entered the postal system. And then I was like, what? And then by the time I realised, there was a knock at the door. It was crazy. I don't know what vendor I used on AliExpress for this. I just saw the cheapest one, free shipping, and it was in stock, but I didn't realise it was a pre-order. Oh yeah, my Solomon GP02 came in and he had a number on my package. It said 138, so I did 138 package for the past couple of days. Okay. So we did 138 packages for the past couple of days. That's probably in a day. I would, some like like postal workers. They do sometimes 300 parcels a day. So it's crazy. Or here in the UK at least. Right, so that's that part there, and it's the way the parts layer up. You get all different colors, tones, and shapes. So it's pretty cool. Oh, hang on, I've got to tidy that little bit up there. That looks a bit rubbish. Is that better? My eyesight's getting really bad, so when it comes to like these little parts and stuff, bear with. I need to get my eyes tested. I keep saying it every time. Who said that? Who said what? Who said what? Who said what? Oh, you've ordered stuff to make you not worry. Oh, it's a model so far. It's all right. It's all right, Frost. It's quite confusing. I mean, I'm in a low light situation. I might turn the lights up actually. Because I am struggling with the light with seeing, so illuminate. Thank you. There we go. I can see a bit better now. Hooray! And A8 11. But this kit ain't bad. It's all right. It does come with issues though. It's not all roses and rainbows. It does have issues where you need to just pay attention. Because yeah, it'll bite you in the arse. I heard the innards are wonky, but it's worth it in the end. Yeah, it's a kind of a strange one. I've never seen some of the build processes that they've used for the inner frame are a bit different to what I'm used to or what I've built in the past. But it's I think it's up there with you need to be an advanced modeler or intermediate or have some degree of modeling skills, I guess, to deal with some of the problems, like some of the posts and fitment and the way that the instructions work. They're very vague. It's like a space, like Warhammer instructions, like put that there, put that there, put that there, and it's to the detriment of the build because they're very vague and ambiguous. And that doesn't help when you're trying to put something together that's got moving parts. But in some cases, they do leave you with a little side drawing to show you how things are supposed to go. So it's not all doom and gloom, just mostly. The parts only break at night, mostly. Now, I'm assuming that's got to go through them holes. Yeah, it has. I might do the funnel first. Oh man, you're a sadist. There's 12 of them. Oh my god. No, that would no. I couldn't go into a build doing that. No. That would burn me out. I'd be like, nope. That kit's going on the shelf for just to get it out of the way. Fair enough. Fair. I might just grab it later down the line. I've got plenty of models left here. If you've got a nice backlog, happy days. Only an hour till I'm home, and then you can make a start on your judge. Nice. Right, okay, so that's that bit and that's that bit. And that's those bits. So that's that step done. Now I need A5. A5? Yeah. A5 3. Need to finish the wing first. Okay. Finish the wing. Finish it. Oh, I need another A5. This what I'm doing now reminds me of the Sazabi. The Sazabi's shoulder thrusters. Interesting. And G2 1 and 1. Pardon me. Yeah, I am dreading the funnels because it's not just times 12. It's in some parts it's times 24. So yeah. Fun. In the sun, fun. I'm gonna have to pour myself another gin, rum. I'm drinking that tequila, that raspberry tequila rum that I got for Christmas. It's quite strong, but it's good stuff. It's the good stuff. Now they got to push in there. Yeah. Okay, that went together remarkably easier than I thought it was gonna. A8. More A8. A8. Nice. No. Oh, got to put that in there first. Okay. And I can't assemble any of that lot until I've done that bit and that bit. So, big brain stuff. A5. Hell, I'm using a lot of the same runners that are right next to me. This is great. So yeah, when you guys get your kit, I hope yours is not broken. Mine did come with one of the eyes not fully molded, so it's got an eye socket like lens missing, but you can get replacement head parts on AliExpress, and even head parts that come with LEDs. So I will get a replacement head and LED set later on, probably on payday, if I can. It's only about £8. I should be able to squeeze out that. Yo, Revlin, how you doing? Welcome. How is it? How is it going? How is it going? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm freaking out now. Having a moment. Like my cat used to at 3 a.m. Are you awake? No, you are now. Fan Debbie Dozy. Nice. Have you finished your serpent? I would have assumed so. It doesn't look like a complicated build. And did you enjoy any problems? Anything that you need to report? Any issues with the mold? Oh my god. Not finished yet. Was busy. Okay. No worries. Number 6. Please do not fly off into non-existence, please. No, 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 no. Metal. Got the head, chest, and half the arm done. Got it sat next to a Shenlong chest, and this serpent is a word. Nice. G3. What one was G3 again? Is it a big one? That's B3. G4. A8. C8. G3. Here we go. G3 16. And A8 2 and 1. And A8, well, I know what that is because it looks like the picture on the book. Easy. Nice so far. Plastic cutting clean so far. Nice. So not a bad little, not bad. Is it 1/100 scale? Or is it 1/144 scale? Ah, that's a shame. But I suppose if you've got a lot of HG wing kits, you can slide in with that kind of, like you know, you can probably buy a couple. Hopefully they might do the Aries next. That'd be nice. Wouldn't that be nice if they did an Aries? I do, and it will. You could have like 4 or 5 of them on one end of the shelf and the heavy arms on the other for that scene. I don't remember. So I'm using 200 grit on this ABS and then a white balancer both sides, and it like recovers the plastic really well, actually, doing it in that sequence. Blue. Right. Oh, hang on. Ooh, almost. I'm hoping I can put these on any way I want. Alright, that goes on there. And then that bit goes on there. And that bit goes in there. And that bit goes there. I was under the impression that moved in and out. I hope I haven't done that wrong, because I know that gimbals, but I thought that armature went in. I might have to take that apart just to see if I've done that right or wrong. It does. So why didn't it? Okay. Now it goes in and out. Awesome. Oh, the whole goddamn fucking thing moves in. Oh, right, okay. That's what I was doing wrong. Yeah. You can call me Betty. Okay. Hopefully, that is a shoulder. Now, please don't tell me I've done this wrong. Oh, that is stressing. Right, that bit there, this piece, where this should, oh man, that just wants to pull apart. Those two pieces want to break apart when you're trying to manipulate the shoulder. That's not good. That's not good at all. If I'll put that on there, so it's a little bit. Oh yeah, that piece there really wants to stress just by moving that. So I highly suggest you don't manipulate the arm way too much. Because that part in there, that piece there is stressing, and all this weight is on a tiny little piece. That's not good, and that's got to be the worst shoulder attachment I've ever seen. It's just flicking around. It's like a mushroom peg. And all that is on a mushroom peg, so not great, not good. Be very delicate and careful. I mean, other than that, I mean, visually it's fine. If you don't mind having stuff being a little bit rattly, I just wish that it closed up and it made it a little bit, the tolerances a little bit tight. But you can pack it out. You can pack mushroom joints out. just put in some masking tape or some joint guard, or even the stuff that the display pen for building up material, and that will stiffen that up. But if you stiffen that up, trying to get that arm up, you're gonna stress out that, because these parts here that are on that are stiff. So it's going to have stress issues. You've got to be careful. And I think what I'll do is I'll call it there, because I don't want to now go steaming into the other arm and possibly force something and do something, be a little bit more boisterous or something. I want to calm down, step away from it. I might have done something wrong. I don't want to break it on stream. But sometimes when you get to a point where you go, right, okay, just you got to step back, you got to stop, and walk away from it, and then come back where it's fresh. So I'm going to be doing that tomorrow. So I'm going to call it there. Oh. That's got to cook dinner. I'm going to be back later, playing some Arc Raiders with Terry. Probably about 7:30. I'll be back UK time. Come along if you fancy a laugh, because no doubt we're going to have some trouble, especially with me. I panic. I don't like losing loot, I don't like being taken out by other players. I'm a bit of a pussy when it comes to that, but I don't mind stepping up. If there is PvP or whatnot, I do lock in. But sometimes I just like going in, having a chill, doing the trials, doing the missions, and then like walking out with some spoils, But I do have enough blueprints and enough toys to make my life easier. This is what the kit's going to look like, hopefully, once it's finished. It's a very nice render. And so far, so good. You manipulate any of it. It's like, don't break. Please don't break. Please don't break. So yeah, you got to be delicate with this thing. Just think of it like a Dragon Momo kit or something like that, or an early kit, which it made you cringe every time you move apart. But so far, it's looking good. Don't want to manipulate anymore. I don't want to break any more stuff. So thanks guys for being here. I appreciate you all. But yeah, I'm going to be back later. In a couple of hours. There is going to be a point where I'm going to be doing like the longer streams again, like 6-7 hour long streams. It's just I'm still feeling a little bit rough. Better than I was yesterday, but I still need a little bit of time to just chill and make dinner and stuff like that. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to be back later, and tomorrow we're going to tackle the other arm and hopefully try and figure out why this is wobbling. But I do believe it's because the top and the bottom ain't clamping down properly. I'll have to figure that out, because there is like a little gap there. You can see a little gap there. Oh, you can't, because I switched. There's a little gap in there where the top and the bottom ain't come. Fine Go, you started your... you've stayed your hour. Oh no, I've been here for a little while, haven't I? I've been here a few hours. I do want to do some more longer streams. That doesn't look right either. This piece that goes on the forearm, that doesn't look like that's pushed in properly either. And that's starting to stress on the plastic as well. Oh my god. Why? Why? Oh, I know why. Mushrooms. It's mushroom that peg. So, snippy, snippy. Now, if that bit is supposed to go in there first, oh, it is. Oh my god! Oh my god! Right, it wasn't sitting flush. These little grey blades, right? These grey bits here were sitting proud here on the front. And it was stopping all this from sitting in nice and flush. Turns out I had to put the part in like at an angle. I was trying to push it in straight. Again, it doesn't tell you this in the manual, so it's kind of stressed those two little tabs on the inside. You can see stress there and there. But because it's on the inside, you're not going to see it. You don't see it because it's on the inside. But now that will sit on there better. Yeah, that looks way better. Again, learning as we go because the manual's really vague. So just bear that in mind. When you get this, you've got to read between the lines and sort of like, why doesn't that work right? And sort of figure it out as you go along. There might be a build guide on, you know, the Chinese YouTube or something like that, where they show you how to do certain things with a translator. You'd be all right. It's quote from So I Married an Axe Murderer. Jesus Christ. Now that is an old movie. It's like, it's up there with Throw Mama from the Train, right? It's the same guy from the film Harry Met Sally, isn't it? Something like that. Right, anyway, guys, I'm going to bugger off. Not Throw Mama Old. Right, okay. Mike Myers. Oh, of course he is. Of course he is. I'm thinking of something else. Right, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you. And, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. If you're not joining me tonight on Arc Raiders, I'll see you tomorrow from 1 p.m. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone on YouTube. Thank you, everyone on Twitch. I appreciate you all. And I'll see you soon.